In 1991, Rodney King, a 25-year-old African-American man, was severely beaten by several white police officers following a high-speed chase through Los Angeles. Repeatedly kicked and beaten by batons for 15 minutes, King suffered fractures in his skull, broken bones and teeth, and permanent brain damage. Caught on videotape, the incident was widely viewed on TV broadcasts across the country. It came at a time of already simmering tensions within the African-American community.
Very poor, public school system, from high unemployment, the harassment of the LAPD at the time, which was quite infamous for doing so. I was really feeling the pressure in the African-American community. There was just a great amount of angst and anger. And then the criminal justice system was clearly failing us.
A mostly white jury acquitted the officers in 1992.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Lawrence M. Powell, not guilty of the crime of assault by force likely to produce great bodily injury and with a deadly weapon.
One of my students came up to me and said, "Professor Stevenson, did you hear the verdict?" And I said, "No." And she said, they were found not guilty. And I told her right then, I said, "You should go home because there's going to be a lot of trouble."
The acquittal led to one of the most destructive incidents of civil unrest in recent history, with widespread incidents of arson and looting. A curfew was imposed.
I remember seeing the smoke on the skyline. I remember smelling the smoke. I remember, of course, seeing the news coverage of it.
Stevenson's written extensively about the riots, including a book about the killing of Latasha Harlins about 2 weeks after the King beating. Harlins was a 15-year-old African-American girl shot by a Korean-American store owner, an incident that heightened tensions between the two ethnic groups.
There was a sense that the white community had taken a pass on what had happened and had just relegated it to being just about Blacks and Koreans.
Koreatown and southeast Los Angeles had extensive damage, estimated at around $1 billion, prompting Rodney King to plead for calm.
Can we all get along? Can we get along?
Now, nearly 3 decades later, the killing of George Floyd caught on camera seems to be creating a similar reaction.
You actually see them when it's visualized for you. It is striking, and it is disgusting, and it's frightening to people. And so I see the same things are happening. I mean, the same kinds of visual evidence is there to fuel this kind of outcry.
And once again, a call for justice. It is Tianshan, CGTN, Los Angeles.